Hey, good afternoon, guys, and welcome again. And today we just want to talk about the sanitizing community in this country. You know these guys? Yes, these are the guys that we meet on the wage and every time. And if you're wise enough, you see these guys run away. Run away! You're not Murife, but try to be Murife and run away, please. Because these guys, as much as they think they're trying to make a community to be good, and expose some of the secrets that people are working on or are happening in people's lives, they are destroying many hearts and many families and many relationships. One wise man told me there are some secrets that you die for. You never ever say them. Never ever talk about them. And you die with them. And for this instance, the sanitizers community, if you hear this, kindly let's talk about this. You can throw stones that you want to throw at me. I don't really care. I don't really care if you throw those stones. It's okay. We have our own things that we do and all that, and we have to do things in the right way. So I believe there should be some regulations in the sanitization community. It's a good thing because it has employed very many young people, and the young people are earning out of this and they have a good life out of this. But can we do it in a more decent way? A way that we're not breaking, but we are building. As much as the truth is known, how are we building these people? How are we building these relationships? How are we building these families? Because if you sanitize people and they end up breaking up their marriages, breaking up their relationships, and fighting, and even killing each other, how will it have helped? It's a good idea that you're making people understand, but it's also a bad idea because many people are breaking up. Not just breaking up their relationships, but many people are breaking up their hearts. Hearts are being broken. People are living in stress. People are getting into depression. GBV is seeing all these things that you guys are doing. Because why should we do that? So these are the guys that meet you on the way with your wife or your girlfriend. And then you know what they do? They sweet talk you, and then they ask you. We just want to ask you a few questions and see if you guys love each other and all that. And then some people give them their phones, and then they start looking into your messaging, WhatsApp message, normal message, SMS, any other communication app that you might be using to chat with the people and all that. And when they find a message that is not in line with what it's supposed to be, they start from there. And we've seen very many people. I've been following these sanitizations done by the Pluto. There are very many other guys, but Pluto is the most known, Pluto is the most known. So once they get that, something happens. Maybe someone is cheating on someone and all that, and there are other secrets and all that. Then these people start, these people, you never told me why do this, why that, why that, why this, why that, why this, why that, why this, why that, to the sanitizers community or those who are sanitizing. It's something that is they've got likes, they'll get likes, they'll get views, they'll get comments, and those views translate into money that they're paid. Those comments translate into more brands following them to advertise with them because they have a following and all that, which is a plus to them. A plus to the sanitizers, but a minus to the guys who are being sanitized. Because if you end up your relationship with this guy because of the sanitization, you end up losing. Some people end up losing everything. They don't just lose everything in terms of money, in terms of relationship, but they also end up losing what? Losing their mental health. Some people get into depression, as I said earlier, and some people end up doing crazy things. I've seen people fight in those sanitizations. I've seen people fight. I've seen people saying it's over, it's over, it's over. I've seen people abuse each other, emotional violence. I've seen physical violence in those sanitizations. I've seen even to the extreme, mtu anaambia mwingine nipatie viatu zangu zenye nilikununulia, anamnyang'anya viatu, anamnyang'anya simu, anamnyang'anya nini, then anamwambia don't ever come to my house again, don't ever meet me again, sijui nitakufanyia nini. All these things are just forms of GBV that is happening in this sanitization. So my idea should be, we need to regulate these things. We need to regulate these things. We need to do them in a professional way. We need to figure out what's the best way of making the truth come out of this person. And after the truth is out, how will I deal with the situation? And my idea will be, are those people professional counselors? when they do whatever they are doing, are they doing it professionally, or is just some that came in and we can make money with this thing, then let's go make money with this thing? Because we are hurting more people than we are making them. Yes. Many people are getting into depression because of what we're doing. Is it a right thing that you should do? Recently, I was watching another one where these two guys were being sanitized. Then the man discovered that the baby is not his. Then this man starts running away with this baby, saying that he wants to throw the baby into a pool of water. I don't know if it's a river. There was a body of water over there. Then those guys who sanitize these people start following up, begging this guy not to do that because it's a wrong thing. I want to ask a question. Before they started sanitizing, did they ever figure out that something of this kind can happen? And if yes, if they figured out, or if they had an idea of what will happen next, what are some of the precautions did they take to make sure that if it happens this way, this is how we are going to handle it? I don't think if they had any, it came as a surprise to them. And they had to come up with a better way of solving this. So what if this guy was, adamant to the idea of throwing this baby into the water, and they threw this baby into the water? What would they have said? And then what would have they done in that scenario? Were they prepared? Were they really prepared? I don't think if they were prepared. And if that baby ended up dying, what would have they said? They had a good idea of making things work, but they ended up approaching it in a very, very, very wrong way, and they ended up causing more chaos, more than they could have caused unity in this. So, sanitizers, think about this, banner. As much as you think whatever you're doing is right, what are the consequences of what you guys are doing? Are you not encouraging physical violence, GBV? Because we've seen most of these people, young girls and boys, fight because of whatever they've done for each other and all that. We've seen them abuse each other. We've seen people reveal their secrets in a very crazy way. Are you not infringing their privacy? Have you asked them if it's good for you to post whatever you're posting on social media, their story on social media? Have you asked them if it's good for you to post all those things on YouTube? What if there are other people are looking at them, their friends are looking at them, their family members are looking at them, some things that parents don't know at all, and you've not asked them for a consent for you to post that stuff on social media, but you go on posting that stuff on social media. Internet doesn't forget at all. What if future brings something and there's people and they see themselves on that, and other people look at them? What will you say? It's good we're earning money out of it. It's good you're earning money out of it. You have a form of living, a source of living for you. But what about those lives that you're destroying outside there? Think about this. You can do it in a right way. And the right way is having the mechanisms around you to counter all these things that might happen after the truth is out. Yes, you need to be professional counselors. You know how to do counseling. Yes. Or you have a professional counselor with you. When it erupts to that level, you're able to cool it down. You don't let the lava flow out and go burn people around, destroy other people's life around because you have erupted that volcano that has been dormant for the rest of its life, and it has never ever thought of erupting. But because you've rekindled it, because you pressed a button, a red button somewhere, the nukes came out and boom, then everything is in fire. The temperatures are too high, there's no survival here. Think about that. Don't just do it because you have to do it. I know it's a form of a living that you guys are using to get a living. But how do we do it? Let's get this conversation rolling on, because I've seen a lot, and all that I've seen in those sanitizations, most of them end up so ugly. People fighting, abusing each other, people getting whatever they are bought for these people from these people. Then it just end up ugly. And then these guys who are sanitizing end up laughing. Like, they don't care. They don't care whatever happens to these people. They don't really care. Some of them are so, they're just laughing. Some of them, like, they don't feel like whatever they've done might have hurt these other people. For them, they've got whatever they wanted and they're happy about that. Then you get all these comments on YouTube. You get all these comments on Facebook, you get all these comments on Instagram, then these things are reposted and reposted and reposted and reposted and reposted. Okay, good for you. I'm not saying this because I'm encouraging cheating behaviors. No, I'm not. I'm saying this because I'm championing for, a world that is free of GBV. I'm championing for a world that is clean, unhealthy of mental disorders. I'm saying this because I'm championing for the right way and right processes of working out things. And that is how we're supposed to do it. Yes, we don't solve a problem by creating a bigger problem. No, we don't do that. So think about that. And if you want to throw stones to me, the sanitizing communities, I'm ready. We can have a chat about this. We can have a way out about this. You can do it professionally. Just throw those stones. We'll receive them. Don't worry. Because we need to live in a good world. A peaceful world where things are solved professionally. Pana pata mtu kwa barabara unamwambia naanza kuongea and then you make these people start abusing each other for nothing. What will you gain from that? Yes, tupeni mawe ama niaje? Sawa.